Paul Rusesabagina was one of 20 defendants appearing before a judge in a courtroom outside Kigali Wednesday. The man, hailed as a hero for saving hundreds of lives during the 1994 Rwandan genocide, is accused of sponsoring terrorism in the country for his support of an opposition party and rebel group. Family members and advocates claim he was effectively kidnapped in September when he boarded a private plane in Dubai and was flown against his will to the Rwandan capital.
I would like to insist on the fact that Rusesabagina is in Rwanda illegally. He did not come following an extradition. He didn't even come of his own free will. He found himself in Rwanda against his will.
During the proceedings at the Supreme Court in Kimarura, Rusesabagina insisted the court did not have jurisdiction because he is a Belgian citizen and was unlawfully abducted. Rwandan President Paul Kagame has defended the means used to arrest Rusesabagina.
There was no kidnap, there was no any wrongdoing in the process of his getting here. He got here on the basis of what he believed and wanted to do. And
the trial has prompted outrage around the world. 37 U.S. senators and representatives signed a letter to Kagame calling for Rusesabagina's release on humanitarian grounds as he is a cancer survivor. They expressed grave concerns about the extrajudicial way he was brought to the country. The U.S. State Department also said it is closely monitoring the situation and has engaged the Rwandan government at its highest levels.
We continue to underscore that the legal process adjudicating the charges against Mr. Rusesabagina must be fair, transparent, respect the rule of law, and be consistent with Rwanda's own international human rights obligations and commitments.
Two of Rusesabagina's daughters, as well as a team of lawyers and supporters, watched the proceedings online and spoke about it afterward. Brian Endless, who has worked with Rusesabagina's foundation, called it a show trial.
These are defendants who are on trial for their lives and possibly life imprisonment. Most importantly, there were no lawyers next to them to assist in their defense. Their lawyers were kept in the back of the room. And just the physical dynamics of that were kind of incredible to see.
Rusesabagina's daughter, who lives outside of the country, said she's been receiving harassing phone calls and text messages from someone claiming to be her father's guard in jail. He told her he wanted to help her father escape, a ploy she believes is intended to add charges to Rusesabagina or even give authorities an excuse to execute him.
But we just know that this is a method that they use, and it's very inhumane considering that the condition that our family is in and the worries we have for our father. We will get our father out of that prison legally, not through these methods.
Rusesabagina did not enter a plea during his court appearance on Wednesday. The judge is expected to rule on the question of whether the court has jurisdiction on February 26. Salam Solomon, VOA News, Washington.